Hi, this is Saccharines by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that our show times and all that wonderful stuff is going to be at our website at saccarinesbyandre.com. So make sure you stay tuned for our next show. Of course, there's couple people out there pretending to be me on the internet. So always refer to our website before you put any money down. Okay, let's get started with today's show. Where is Joe? Is the question of today, or one of the many questions of today. There's a lot of video footage out there that shows Joe is 6 inches taller than what he naturally is. The wife made the prediction a couple shows ago that Joe may be having a heart attack or something along those lines. So what's happened to him? Is that actually Joe in front of the camera? Or is it an imposter? Okay, I don't think it's not a clone. We'll get that out of the way. It's not a clone. It's probably some actor with really good makeup or a mask or something like that. We don't have that technology quite yet for the cloning. Anyway, throw some cards down. Where is Joe? Very interesting. It seems that his health is not the greatest right now. We already knew that. I think it's much worse than what they're letting on out there on the media. The truth. And I do think that he suffered some type of stroke or some type of heart attack or something like that. And they do have another actor pretending to be him to calm the people. Okay. Interesting in the financial part of the reading that I think this card is more on the lines of trying to keep everybody calm, especially in the financial industry. When things happen, when leaders are not doing too good, and it can tumble the economy and the stock market and all that sort of thing. I think that was the idea behind showing Joe after he stepped down or is going to be stepping down in some way. And it could bring about Kamala Harris, which is another card that I'm going to throw. I do think it's a good partnership that they've been doing. And that's kind of their strategy moving forward, not to bring the economy and the stock market and the banking industry to a collapse. And this is why they're doing this particular situation, moving forward and bringing in Kamala and all that sort of thing. It's to bring confidence. Well, their idea of trying to bring confidence back in the United States. Okay. If you listen to anybody who does stock market trading and all that sort of thing, a lot of the time when there's no confidence within a country like the United States or Canada or anything like that, other countries will not invest in your country. And this is why we have big downturns in the markets and all that sort of thing, because of confidence. And this is what they're trying to do with this. I think he's normally Joe's about 6 foot. Now he's 6'1", 6'2", which is very interesting. And it's not Joe. It's some kind of mask. So this is the quell the situation financially around the world. Okay, that's what this card is representing. Tiptoeing through the dangers of the financial markets and all that sort of thing. And of course, the people behind the scenes, they're trying to do a Hail Mary and try to keep things together and all that sort of thing to keep everything running smoothly, if that's an actual thing. And this is why they're doing the things that they're doing Okay? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to have other questions on the chat about this particular situation. But let's move on. My throat's a little raw today. Now, the other thing that happened the other day is Trump was speaking at the Bitcoin conference that was happening, I think, all this weekend. Trump is now crowned himself the Bitcoin king. Well, of the United States anyways. Let's see what is going to be happening in the next little while because of this move by Donald Trump moving forward. And this is why I keep telling you guys, get into Bitcoin. Not financial advice. You do what you want to do, but unless you're living under a rock, you kind of figuring that Bitcoin is the way to go for many things out there. I know most people can't afford one Bitcoin. This is quite high in price, but just have a little bit if you can. Okay. You got to be careful with language and all that sort of thing. But this move is going to be turning everything around in the bigger picture with Bitcoin, because he's going to be using it as a financial hedge against the fiat currency system, which is going to be changing very, very rapidly as we move into the new system, as I've been discussing for 4 or 5 years now. Now we're starting to see that start to blossom out into the public eye. Okay, they had this plan for quite some time that it's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Chainlink is going to be the thing that ties everything together. And this was the plan that they've had for many, many years going forward, because they already knew that the fiat currency system was going to collapse. And so with Donald Trump trumpeting the Bitcoin and moving forward as the Bitcoin king, okay, I think it's going to be bringing on a whole new system and a whole new fever pitch for Bitcoin in the next little while. Hopefully you're on that train as it moves forward, because it is going to be one of the reserve currencies for the U.S. that he's already mentioned. Okay. And I do see prices of 100, 250,000 K in the next year or two. So this is going to be a moment in time that everybody's going to be pointing back to, and where were you when Trump did the first talk on Bitcoin? It's going to be one of those situations moving forward, and it's going to be bringing in new regulations and all that sort of thing, away from Gary Gensler and that stupidity, and moving into really good regulations as soon as 2026 or sooner. Okay, let's get into the next thing. And of course, we're already talking about the new system moving forward. We've mentioned this tons and tons and tons and tons of times. Hopefully you've been listening and kind of staying away from those meme coins, which are only short-lived cryptocurrencies, and getting into the good stuff, right? Not saying that meme coins are bad. Just you have to remember that it's only a short-term thing. Right? It's not going to be taking over Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that. New system is going to be coming in 2025, 2026, where we're going to be backing the US dollar with cryptocurrencies and gold and silver. So I see some gold and silver questions flying by on the screen. This is what's going to be backing the US currency moving forward. And it's going to be something that hasn't happened since 1812, something like that. And we're going to get back to sound money around the world, because they're going to have to, because the old fiat currency system is not the greatest shape. Okay? So new systems coming in 2025, 2026. So be ready for that. Okay? I think we're into the chat. Play with my eyebrows as we wait. There we go. Hello, hello. An important message that I don't know currently, but should know now. That's a hard one. Let's see. Don't take any wooden nickels. It's always a goodie. It's an oldie but a goodie. Something that you do not know right now, and you should know that there's going to be something that's going to be happening health-wise that you're going to have to deal with in the next little while. It's not detrimental. It's not going to be the final nail in the coffin, but it's something that you're going to have to face and get into in a big way. Okay? You can tackle this in flat if you do what you're supposed to be doing. Issue that's going to be coming along, that's going to be knocking you on your keister. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out, and hopefully you take action, because it's feasible, right? Hi, Andre. Will Creo engine reclaim and reach 20 cents this year or early 2025? Not quite. I think it's going to be doing okay overall. You are going to be making some money with it if you've been holding it for quite some time, but I don't think it's going to be one of the bigger cryptocurrencies moving forward. And price-wise, I think it's going to be climbing much faster than 2025, 2026, but it's not going to be quite getting to that 20 cent in anytime soon. But it is going to be climbing. So you're going to have, depending when you got it, but it's not going to go to the all-time high, because it's going to be overshadowed by Bitcoin for the next couple of years. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi there, Andre. Do you believe that there could be another small dip in the crypto market during August? Yes. Right now, it's fluctuating. Small, yes. It's not going to be this huge thing and all that sort of thing. And when you got the bull run going to be happening very, very soon, I think it dipped quite a bit yesterday. So it went from, in Canadian dollars, it went from 93, 90, went up to 95,000 Canadian, and it came down to 92. Then seconds after, it went up to back up to 94. So we're going to start to see a whole lot of that sort of thing happening in the next couple of years as we getting more and more into that bull run, as we've mentioned previously. Not something you sweat. Don't sweat it, right? You get it, you put it in your treasure wallet, which we have for sale on our website, and you sit on it. It's not a short-term thing. It's a long-term play, right? If you're getting into cryptocurrencies thinking it's a short-term money-making system, it's not, okay? It's always a long-term thing. We've been at it for 10 years or more, and we've never looked back, okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Besides Bitcoin, what's the second crypto you feel strongly about? Litecoin, ETH? Yes and yes. What is the next best one to invest in right now? Ethereum. Hands down. Don't even have to think about that, because all the wonderful things that are happening to Ethereum, and it's a big part of the new system moving forward. And of course, the six that I keep talking about, XRP, not as much as the other ones. Again, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Chainlink. And there's a couple other little ones that are going to be part of that new system moving forward. It's not hard to find the information on the internet on the new system. Okay? So look into some of those. Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Audrey. Good day. Please, can I have 3 cards the coming months? Well, not months. Maybe the next week. For months, you give me a call and we'll have a private reading together. Let's see what's coming up for you in the next week or two. Health-wise, you're going to do okay. It's not going to be as sunny and glamorous as you thought it was going to be. You're going to be feeling a little bit run down, but nothing horrible. Okay, you're going to be getting through that sort of situation. They're just saying, get more sleep if you can. Stop worrying about everything. You're going to be just fine. Just work through it. If you don't know what you're going to do, a big decision, don't do nothing and let it ride out. Financially, you're going to be overturning some funny sort of situation that claims everything and is nothing. It's like, if it seems too good to be true, often is. Okay, so you're going to be running into that, and you're going to be, oh, that's what that is, and you're going to, nope. And for the people that are around you, it's going to be a little bit leggy, and the people that are around you, and they're going to be doing their own thing in the next week or so. It's not that they don't like you or anything. It's just they have their own concerns on the cooker. Okay, so there you go for the next week. Anything more? Well, let me know. We can do a private consultation. Any messages from Spirit to me? I'm going through a difficult time, as we all are. It depends on how you deal with that. All right? Right now, I'm picking up that you may be overemphasizing and over-focusing on the things that are incorrect or going wrong for you, and not looking at the positive things that are actually going on with you. This is the problem with humans, and I'm one of those humans too, that we tend to focus too much on the things that are negative to us, right? And the more energy you put into that negative situation, the more it grows. The more the universe goes, oh, you want more of that? Okay. Because the universe doesn't care. It'll give you whatever you're thinking about all the time. So it gives you more of that and more of that until you go, stop. So start thinking about the things that you do want. Okay? You do want this to happen. You do want that to happen. And focus on those things. Not saying ignore the things that are going wrong, but once you start to think of solution-based mindset, then those things are going to be popping into position. And they're going to come from all different directions. The universe is going to give you the information on how to deal with many of the situations that are around you. This is how the law of attraction works. So start focusing on the positive things going on. There are, okay? And stop focusing so much on the negative things. Look for the solutions for those things, and they are around you, and there's people probably putting up their hand around you in day-to-day life that may have the solutions for you. Okay? That's from your spirit guide. Well, my spirit guides, your spirit guides, everybody's spirit guides talking to you. Okay? Thank you for that. And I hope that helps you. 3 cards, please. I want to see a new logo on your thing with a big smile. Like, ooh. It's all about mindset, right? As best as we can. Health-wise, you're going to be doing okay. You're going to be getting over some situations. It's more of an emotional thing that you're going to be working through, and you're going to be finding that solution in a big way in the next little while. And actually getting in there and getting your feet wet and hands dirty and getting the work done. Financially, we're going to be going through a little bit of a tough time in the next little while. There's going to be some other opportunities that come along in the chaos, and hopefully you grab onto them, recognize them, and grab onto them and start doing something with that. And the people around you, they're going to be helpful, but you have to remember that they have their own situations going on and all that sort of thing. Work as a team. Okay? And I'm thinking once you start to do that, you're going to be overcoming many of the obstacles that you have in front of you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Well, silver standard bars do 100K or more. Yes. Time for that. Again, it's like much like cryptocurrencies. You buy it, you put it in your safe, and you sit on it. And don't worry about it so much, because it will go up. It's just going to go up on its own terms. All right. Ooh, interesting cards. We are going to be getting into a new cycle, health-wise, for silver, gold, and Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. We're at the end of a cycle. This is the beginning of a cycle. We're getting it into a new cycle that's all the negative aspects of gold, silver, all that sort of thing going on right now. It's going to be coming to an abrupt change because we got the good old death card. But it's reversed. Aha! So everything that, it's all going to fall apart. No. It's only the new beginning. Okay? A lot of people around the world are going to be good. Okay? Again, if you got silver, you got gold, put in your safe, sit on it. It's going to be very beneficial to you in the long run. Okay? Thank you for that. Dilly, welcome back. 3-card reading for XRP. Do you see its price getting to $25 or more US? Is this bull run? In this bull run, will it reach $200 in the next 5 years? Well, I keep saying that it's going to get up to about $5 in this bull run. Canadian is what, 80-90 cents right now. I got a little bit of XRP myself, or me and the wife do, just because. Right? I don't think XRP is going to be getting to that $25 anytime soon, but it's probably going to get closer to $4 or $5 in that period of time. So there's other YouTubers out there. It's gonna get to $10,000. No, about $5-6 in the next bull run, which is still not bad if you're sitting on a bunch of it. Price wise, going to do okay, but they're going to have more trouble until regulation changes around. Okay, so $25 in that period of time, no. So $200 US in the next 5 years. What does the wife say?
No.
No.
I see 97.
97?
97.
97! Not bad. Especially if you got XRP for, I think we got it at 20 cents back in the day, something like that.
Yeah.
And you just sat on it, throw it in your wallet, your treasure cold storage wallet, put it in the safe. 97 bucks? That's not bad, right? So the wife says, no, I don't think it's going to get to that $200. 97 bucks, five years. I do think it's going to get around that period. 97 bucks, still not bad. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Can you tell me who my guides are? Oh, I read that before, and you ask. I thought you were asking my guides.
Mm-hmm.
First name is a guy named Charlie. I think that's your head guide. We each have approximately 7 guides that guide us. They sign up. They're helping us out. That's their project on the other side. And the first one I picked up, he just calls himself Charlie. Antoinette, not the queen, but just a lady named Antoinette. That's how she appears. Red. Who's this child guide? Joy Child. Red petunias. Red petunias. They always have strange names. One of mine is Sunflower. Sorry, my guides. And the other one is Red Tulip. So they always have these wonderful names. So that's the 3 that I'm picking up for you. Antoinette was the first one, Charlie. And Red Petunia. There you go. There's 3 of them out of the 7. And you got your Doctor of Medicine, Hebert, I think I'm picking up. And then you got your Doctor of Philosophy, which I'm not picking up. Who are the other ones? That's enough. Any more? You might want to give me a call and we'll go through that. But there, you can get started. You can actually go into a meditative state and start talking to them. Hey, Charlie, how's it going today? I got my cup of coffee. Let's have coffee and chat. While you're in a meditative state, you can have that discussion with them. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Three cards on my American adventure. Only been to the States 3 times, personally. And it wasn't far. It was like Fargo, North Dakota. The furthest I've been to the States is Chicago. So that was for a business thing. Oh, you're going to have some run-ins with financial situation as you're going on your adventure. What's that?
Doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. Be careful out there. Make sure you have all your documents and all that sort of thing on your person. Once you get in there, have a money belt or something like that to keep your valuables safe. They're cheap to buy. You can get them at Walmart and all that sort of thing.
Maybe some air tags so you know where your friends are.
Air tags are good. Hook it up to your phone so you can find out where everything is. Be prepared, as you normally should be, but make sure you have all the security stuff ready so you don't get lost and all that sort of thing. Okay? So be careful out there. Do you see silver going a bit lower in price the next week? No.
I say no. I say no.
She says no. I say no. What's the cat say? Meow. No, but it's going to be good. And it's still at a good buy. Silver's going to be popping up like crazy. You're going to see little lower prices, but nothing major. It's not going to move huge to the downside. It's mostly up for the next year or so. Okay? So stack it. Put it in your safe. Never a bad thing to do. Okay? Thank you. Hi, everyone. Andre, do you see gold price dipping or gradually rapidly increase by 2027? I see it a tiny bit dipping. But again, I don't think it's going to be anything major because of all the... in the bigger picture, a lot of countries are buying gold like crazy, and silver, and Bitcoin for reserves. When countries start to do this, it's usually a good indicator what's going to be happening with these three commodities. And of course, we're going to start to see news about countries buying Ethereum like crazy too. So look at the bigger picture and act accordingly. Thank you. Hey, Andre, any messages from my spirit team for me this week? Toiletries are packed? Good. I was waiting for a new toothbrush to come in. That's why you're thinking of a toothbrush. That happens. The weirdest, I get the little glimpse of something. Toothbrush. It's usually something that makes you laugh. You're waiting on that toothbrush, which is good. Anything else to look out for on your travels? I think once you get everything in play, there's that confusion about finances and all that are going to be going away. Okay, that's the confusion card. Up right here, everybody going every which way, but it's up reverse, so we're good. Yeah, some type of argument you're going to be having with somebody else that's going to be in part to do with the trip, or doesn't want you to go on the trip, and it's going to be something that you're going to have to contend with in the next little while. And they're going to be coming around in a good way as you're making your plans. There's always stress with other people when you're going on a trip, okay? But out of that, I think you got your toothbrush and your money locked away. I think you're going to be just fine. Insurance. Make sure you got all your insurance and all that squared away as well. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Alt season. When? Decade? This decade? Decade? Possible? Yeah. You always got to wait for the Bitcoin to make its move because everything is based off of Bitcoin. I know you don't want to hear that. And when it goes up and everybody's going to get into a lather, and they won't be able to get into the Bitcoin, so they're going to be getting into other cryptocurrencies afterwards. So it's going to be in the next year or two. Okay? So yeah, it's there. Hi, Andre. How can I manifest my ideal partner? Don't think about it too much. Write down
on yourself.
Huh?
Focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself. The people that you attract to you are often a reflection of who you are. And this is me included, not recently, but in the past. You always attract to you who you are. I'll say that again. You always attract to you who you are. Okay, that's for the slap in the face. So if you keep attracting the things that you don't like, it's usually because of that. And this is why we always talk about self-improvement. The more improved you are as an individual, the more like energies that you will attract to yourself. That's not just people, but things and places and all that sort of thing will be attracted to you the more you improve yourself. Okay? Hopefully that little bit of a rundown on the laws of the universe for you. Thank you for that. One card for Tao for the next 3 months. Okay. You're on. Here it is. Boom.
It's upside down.
It's upside down. On your camera, it's right side up, but for me, it's upside down. There it is. Partnerships. 2 of cups. Partnerships. Emotional ties. That sort of thing. I think Tao is going to be losing some interest with interested parties for the next 3 months, and it's going to be kind of a downward slide. Again, it's because of where the market is moving. Everybody's going BTC. So it's going to leave a lot of the other little cryptocurrencies in the dust. Okay? And that's what's going to be happening with Tao in the next little while. It'll still be okay, but it's going to be losing. People are going to lose interest in it for the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out.
I clicked on it.
She clicked on it.
Arr.
Shoot 'em up. 1 card for core for the next 3 months. What is it? Ooh, the 2 of Swords. Upside down. So this is just telling me 2 of Swords can go 2 different directions, but it's upside down, meaning it can go one direction only for the next 3 months. I think it's going to be for the benefit of everybody holding court. Okay, so that's 3 months. Is my twin flame in the same city that I am? I don't really do all the twin flame stuff and all that sort of thing, because a lot of people think it's your romantic relationship, and often that it isn't. Okay, it's an entirely different thing. You already met them. They're not necessarily what you believe a twin flame to be. It's a female energy that comes with that. And I do think you're already aware of each other. Okay? It's not necessarily your romantic thing. It could be a good friend. That is your twin flame. Hi, Andre. I would like to know the best time to catch a rider. Spirit riding off the stake plane towards Sarko. That I don't know. Off the top of my head. Let's throw some cards down for that. I've never done that. Have you?
No.
No.
I don't know what that is.
This is when you're in deep, deep meditation. On the other side. And of course, again, time and space and all that sort of thing have no meaning on the other side. So if you're trying to get, any time is a good time to do this if you want to. If you want to stop them, hey, tell me something interesting. So it's kind of the, I don't know why you would want to do it, but anytime, any space, it's mostly the state of mind that you are in. Okay? And the purpose of that. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Is XLM going to do well as XRP? Not as amazing, but it's up there. It's going to be one of the alternative systems that's going to be coming through. I think in the background, they're looking for the thing to do the XRP thing. And there's many contenders. You have to remember XRP was designed to be remittances between banks. It's a banker's coin, right? I think it'll do okay, but not as good as XRP. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. Nuvan. May I have 3 cards for August? How about the first week of August? All the wonderful things that are happening around you. For some reason, you kind of shut down everything with other people in the first week, and you're not listening to advice from wise people, wiser people in the know, and you kind of doing your own thing, bobbing along and all that sort of thing for the first week. I think you're going to be getting out of that because you're kind of at an emotional level in that period of time. Okay? Once you get out of that, I think you're going to start to see the opportunities that are there in front of you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. You betcha. Health-wise, you're going to be coming to the end of a cycle or a new cycle that's going to be coming along, and you're going to be doing okay. Health-wise, I think financially you're going to be a little bit topsy-turvy in the next little while as things are going on around you that are out of your control, and you're not looking for those wonderful opportunities that happen in chaos. But there's going to be somebody around you that's going to be that you look up to that may not be having all the answers that you necessarily need for getting through this particular cycle. Okay, so I'm thinking that you're going to be finding something and looking at the bigger picture and actually moving towards different things than what you had thought at the moment. things should be changeable, right? You can get more information, newer information, and move on from there. One card for Theta for the next 5 months. The feeling that I first get when I think of Theta is they're moving around too much. That's what I'm picking up, and that's the card we got. I think they're going to be going back to their original plan of the media thing, and they're going to be running with that. I think they're going to be getting away from the AI and all that sort of thing, and going back to what they originally had thought, and moving from there. Okay, so that's going to be bringing the price up, down, all over the place. Okay, thank you for that. Can I please get a reading for my relationship with Gabby? Is she my soulmate? Are we going to work things out? Yeah. Health of the particular situation, because there's going to be some secrets that are going to be coming out between the two of you that you did not know, and you're going to get a little. Both of you are going to be like that. You're going to be getting through that. It's going to be a long period of time until you get through that. But it doesn't mean you cannot work together. Okay? So it's going to be very, very soon that you get through that. It still be there, the differences, but you're going to be working through them through in a good sense, or in a good way. Okay? Yeah.
No.
That's okay. Hi, Andre. Can I have 3-card reading, please? Tiffany. Lots of brand new people today. Nice, nice. I like it. Maybe it's my new thumbnails that I'm using AI on. Very interesting. For the next week or so, yeah, you're going to be going through huge changes in the next little while. Health-wise, the thing that you thought was horrible and all that sort of thing in your emotional state. And I think a little bit in the physical range is going to be changing to something brand new, and you're going to be getting into a new reality of health. Okay. And it's going to be much better than what you had previously. Financially, you thought everything was going to be stopping dead, changing in a big way, because we have that good old death card here. But it's reversed. Upright, it means you're going to be going through a great change in life. Reversed, you're going to be saving that and making it move to where you need it to go. You're thinking that something's going to be falling flat on its face, but you're going to be grabbing it before it does, and you're going to be changing that in a good way. Okay? And the people around you, you're going to have the forethought to look further into the future for all the things that surround you. Okay? You're going to be looking at the bigger picture, okay, and moving in accordance to that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Could I please get a reading about finding the one? Okay. When, where, how? Is the garbage collector on the road? That's what I'm picking up. The garbage man. Man, he has a job, or they have a job. They make pretty good money. I know one of my neighbors picks up trash. pretty good money. I'm picking up that you already saw them, and you're like, meh, because you have preconditioned ideas of what this person will be like. When we do that, we narrow our chances of meeting anybody. The book, don't judge a book by its cover, that sort of thing. Don't do that, because the person is already there. Could be the garbage man, could be the UPS driver, who knows? But he's already there, and he's already in your sphere of influence, as they say. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, Andre. May I get a 3-card reading, please? Heh, confusion in the family. Something going on with the family, and there's a lot of confusion, and you're going to be coming in, you're going to be going, hey, knock that off. You can't control anybody, of course. This is the way it is that I'm picking up, and this is a way forward. If they join you on that quest, cool, but if not, you have to allow them to learn the lessons that they need to learn. Financially, going to be a little bit on the downside, as most of us are, but you're going to be getting through that in no time, in no time flat. And you're going to be a little hung up on some health issue, not knowing where to go next. Something in the physical realm. And when it does happen, it's going to be very, very quick when you finally make that decision. Could be getting to the gym, going on the bike, going running, that sort of thing. And when you finally make that decision for better health, I think it's going to be, everything's going to be in place, and it's go time for you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. That's the last question for today. Awesome. Just a reminder that we won't be here till Thursday. I mentioned this last show. Tuesday show is going to be not exist because we're going to be out at the lake for my birthday, and we had a winner from last show. Going to be getting a free reading at 1 p.m. Central today because they guessed my age. So if you want to know my age, you got to watch the last show. So with that said, if you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to sacredreadingsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you like to get your health and all that in order, we have the Reiki Master Wife, my wife, also on our website. You can look into that. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of profit from that. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe. We'll be here next Thursday. Until then, have a good day. Bye-bye. And I'll see you in the future.